Are we good? Yeah, we can jump right into it. I was waiting for the end of the last set.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I sent you the wrong link, but I guess we're into it now. I mean, a little bit smaller bracket today, so we're at about the point a little bit before where we probably would have switched anyways. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the good matches anyways. Although there's actually a lot of good matches today because bracket's not big, but there's still good people.
Yeah, that's the benefits of the smaller brackets. You get to the good matches a lot quicker.
Yeah, almost immediately sometimes, especially in this case. I mean, you got next set probably going to include Jackal, obviously Rivers, Con, not Luigi Con, but Min slash Bayo slash Peach and Rosa and every other woman character on the roster. Con.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's not this match right now. So I saw some calls for Derrick in the chat, actually looking for him to get on. And then Luminous, we're very well familiar, who I actually got to watch a little bit in friendlies earlier today. Looks pretty sharp. Taking a game or two off of James and still looking pretty sharp here against Derrick's Pikachu, which I did see requested from Beast. So I got to think that Derrick's probably got a little bit of training, at least with some of those guys from Philly.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard the name DerrickKnow before too. I don't know if it's just like it's similar to another name or if I've actually heard that name before. He's a Pikachu player. We don't really have many of those around here.
We really don't. There's actually not a whole lot of Pikachu players, oddly enough.
A lot of Wolf, a lot of Palutena, a lot of Prom, but not really any Pikachu.
Like, even in general, though, like, when you really think about how many people really use Pikachu, like, scene-wide, the representation mostly still restricted to ESAM as far as top level goes, and even in the middle, you don't really see a whole ton, but...
Yeah, there's not really a lot of mid-level Pikachu players. They all play other top tiers. That back air off the ledge trump going to finish off Luminous' first dive. That's not really a kill move from Pikachu that you see very often. It looks like he's trying to steal that early stock. Okay.
Yeah, man, you know, that's a pretty heads-up play, and with all the jumps that Pit has, there's really no reason not to throw out something like that. Down air is actually, despite the really weak hit of that move being infuriating when you're trying to hit someone down, when it hits, and it's non-committal-ish. So it's always
it's a good rising option, too. Like, in neutral, I see a lot of Pit players go for, like, rising down air because you can like double jump before you hit the ground again, so you can get like a couple while in the air. Yeah,
that sour spot's actually pretty handy when it comes to some combo games for Pit. You know, a lot of times you'll see early stocks, a down throw into dare, into something else, and you probably will see that a little bit with Luminous. Luminous does have the combo routes on deck with Pits pretty well.
Yeah, you don't really see any top level Pits. So if you're looking for Pit, like Pit VODs, this is the place to come to.
Honestly, dude, this is, you know, and I don't know, probably not a lot of people know this at this point, I guess, unless you watched the particular set, but Luminous did. You were here. Actually, I think we were commentating the set.
Yeah, I was commentating it when he took a game off the tweet.
Yeah, like, he's pretty sharp. Definitely knows the things to do with this character, which is not always easy. It's a really neutral-heavy character. Not a whole lot of sauce in terms of things that could wipe you out quick, but does have some cool stuff. All the meanwhile, though, Luminous, man, such really good use of those arrows, just keeping Derrick on notice, even as you would think Pikachu is in an advantage there, jumping off the stage at you, but you wouldn't know.
A down smash going to clean it up, so pretty solid 2-stock. I mean, a lot of damage on second stop. Derrick really trying to keep it close for most of that first match.
I mean, yeah, not a bad performance from Derrick. I mean, we were talking about Luminous a little bit because Luminous is a familiar face, at least for us here. But,
yeah,
you know, I won't be surprised to see Pikachu turn up. It's one of those characters that just has such a high skill ceiling. And I feel like, you know, once you start flowing with the character, things happen quick. Stocks go fast. But
yeah, all of a sudden you go from like 0 to 50 and then you're just off stage again and in the corner. And it could be kind of a tough spot when you're when Pikachu's like doing that fade back air at you, because it's pretty non-committal. They jump at you with a back air, and if it doesn't hit, they fade right back out because of Pikachu's like floatiness.
Yep.
And if it does hit, you chain it into a bunch of more moves.
Yeah, man, there's a reason why a lot of people agree that, you know, he's like top 5 character. However you rank Pikachu, you're still going to put him in a top tier position. But the reason you don't see a lot of representation is because it does take some know-how to be able to do the things that otherwise make Pikachu scary. And that was a really bold, deep, aggressive action coming out from Derrick. Actually, really kind of what we were talking about to start the set. Things go quick.
Yeah, Pikachu can go where no man or angel really other ever goes aside from Pit, because Pikachu does have that quick attack to go super far, so it can allow him to go very deep as far as he wants. I mean, even under the stage too. You can Skull Bash low, go under the stage, and then even make it back to the other side if you're getting pressured in the corner too much.
And that's like really what you would otherwise consider one of Pit's strengths, is being able to be out there really far and in a position where most characters would just be dead. But in any case, Luminous starting to find a little bit of footing here, although gonna have to find it kind of quick. I mean, Pikachu is really one hit away from evening.
Yeah, these arrows aren't really going to do much either, and like with that quick attack, like I said, it gets you back to stage, and with the hitbox on it too, you can turn it into your own advantage too, even if you're coming back to the stage.
This actually feels like one of those positions where the more percent you put on, I mean, right now dash attack is going to be the answer that Luminous needs, but the more percent you put on when you're Pit, you're almost worse off, especially when you're playing, you know, someone a little lighter as Pikachu, because it's harder to confirm from there.
Yeah, especially once you start getting that past 120, past like any sort of down tilt confirms, because Pit does have stuff out of down tilt to kill, not just early combo.
Totally, I think Pit is a character that, like, although you don't see a lot of representation, and like there is definitely some stuff that this character is capable of that you don't really, that not every character is for the most part. But in any case, Luminous doing quite well, actually bringing things right back around, and now back into the lead where he started the set.
Yeah, now he's got a 3. Oh, okay, not the 4th, but that down smash is going to finish off Derrick. Really strong pressure too on that edge guard from Luminous. Got 3 arrows out of 4 to hit, and then just down smash on Derrick's high recovery to stage.
And this is the benefit of using Pit, I suppose, for this particular matchup, is you have someone as slippery as Pikachu coming to from onto the stage, and you know, you got to be able to challenge that. And the arrows just have such good flexibility, because a lot of times you'll see Luminous use Dark Pit, but you don't really get that same flexibility in arrows. But here we go, Derrick turning things back around for himself, and losing a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, he had that nice early combo going, but Pit floating enough to able to jump out of the drag down into up tilt, so that Derrick wouldn't be able to get any more of them. And turning it right back into his own advantage again. That's what Luminous has been so good at, is that every time he gets out of these Pikachu combos or out of any sort of corner pressure that Derrick wants to put on, he's like, okay, instantly turning it into his own damage and advantage. Like he'll turn like 30 into 90, and then he's just holding stage. And now he can just hang back with the arrows, and then that shield, the Orbiters, I think they're called, from Kid Icarus. Yep. Those are like low-key one of the better disadvantage tools in the entire game. Like better than Snake Grenade sometimes.
They take a lot of damage.
Yeah, they take a while to break, and Pikachu doesn't have super powerful moves either, so he's not going to be breaking them anytime soon. And like I said, going onto the stage with the Skull Bash. Thunder not going to send the right direction, but we got a very close ending to the game here. And oh my god, I don't know what he traded with. Was that? I don't know if that there's no kill screen, so it wasn't a dare.
I feel like it was a dare, but I'm not sure. I did clip the replay. I hope I got it enough. I was kind of fiddling around with other stuff, but
yeah, I think I thought it was like fair or something.
I did get it nice,
like the drag down.
Oh, I think it was up there. Yeah, shouts to chat for catching that on the first time
up
around.
there.
That was such a weird option, but I ended up being really smart. Really smart play from there.
Sometimes the smartest option is the weirdest one.
Dude, for real. That was unexpected. I mean, definitely up. And here we go. We are going to see the Dark Pit coming out, and I think there's a reason for this, aside from probably comfort for Luminous's end, because I do know that I see Luminous use Dark Pit more often than not. But I know that the Electroshock arm works a little bit different. I was going to mention that.
Yeah, it sends outwards instead of upwards. And on the stage, a small battlefield, that could start probably killing Pikachu at like 70-ish% in the 70s.
Yeah, dude, there's a big difference, and it really depends on the weight of your opponent, which kit you want to use, and which arm is, I guess, preferable. And in this case, I think Pikachu's at that weight, and you already mentioned with the ceiling, it just kind of makes sense to be throwing him out more than up.
Yeah, both these guys are really coming crazy at each other now off stage. Derrick able to go to the other side, get it back up on stage, and now here comes the Electroshock arm coming out.
Dude, shout out to chat for pushing to get Derrick on stream, man. I'm not exactly positive, and you know, I'm sure in the chat you know, I don't know if Derrick's a Philly boy or not, but you know, it is nice to see some Pikachu representation. I mean, I say that, and I know a lot of people probably groaning, but like, you know.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of Pikachu around these parts of New Jersey.
We just don't see it, so it was good to see, and it's honestly a pretty good display. He's got the kind of got the movement down, he's got the options down, so I mean right now we're watching Luminous have to fight pretty hard for this, and Luminous is perpetually doing pretty well in these Platinum Star brackets, always finding himself in you know, top 8s. I would say most times.
Always he's like in that, like, I mean when Tweak, Jackal, and James are here, they're always in the top 3, but he'll always be in that like 4 to 9 spot, you know.
Yeah, man, exactly, which is really no shame in that in this particular weekly. But here we go. Luminous starting to turn up, keeping himself kind of clean. You know, a lot of ways Pikachu could kill you, I guess, at this percent, but maybe not as many when you're pit and you actually have like a somewhat reliable recovery, albeit no hitbox on it. But let's see what Derrick's able to do to get back into it. And the down smash not going to be quite enough yet.
Yeah, I mean, Luminous has been doing a pretty good job. I mean, I know Pikachu can be a struggle for a lot of characters. Oh my god, he edge cases that too. That was some slick movement, but he's been using the pit's disjointed hitboxes really well to kind of deal with the T-Jolt, because that's something that a lot of characters don't have a very reliable answer to when they're getting T-Jolt canned. But Pit and Dark Pit can work their way in. That back air almost finishing off too, man.
Alright, so here we are in a position where you got Luminous up a full stock. Looks fairly comfortable, but I mean, I feel like it's a little bit hard to be comfortable even in this position. I don't know what this matchup spread looks like. I think what you said before, I would imagine this is probably a Pikachu matchup just by virtue of Pikachu, but I mean, Luminous is handling it quite well, but I mean, I don't think you want to count Derrick out at this point, even at a high percent, because again, like the stray hits from Pit, unless it's like an up air or a back air, like it gets a little bit weird at this percent. I mean, forward throw would probably kill near the ledge, but still got to land that. Pikachu's very slippery.
Yeah, and he has ways to kill off the side too. All it takes is one kind of like up air bridge combo into a Thunder, or just even racking up enough damage to get an up throw Thunder. I know Rage kind of might be messing that up a little bit for Derrick, but I mean,
oh my god!
At the same time, I want to count.
That was like a
Pikachu.
Cheeky little Thunder there, or lightning rather.
Yeah, that Thunder recovery, it goes like all the way through the stage to help Pikachu make it back. It's really hard to deal with. You most of the time just have to respect it. Even on stage Thunders, you kind of have to respect a little bit.
Yeah, they hit in a lot of places sometimes you don't really expect, or maybe, you know, just they catch you by surprise. But here we go, Derrick in a really good position to do something here, although that hard read that the F smash wasn't it, but now he does have Luminous off stage and T-jolted. Pitch recovery is not really known for being fantastic as far as you know, when it gets challenged, but does make it back to stage regardless, and now gonna have to do what he can. I actually really like the way Derrick played the last little bit of his second stock, kind of just, you know, between that stage lightning and between just sort of the stray quick attack hits, like got at least Luminous into a percent where it's manageable. But I mean, if Luminous keeps playing, oh my god, that is so scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can go deep. It's small battlefield, but the blast zones on the bottom still go pretty far. You can dive deep.
All right, so Derrick, you know, is still hanging in there, and this is now looking a little similar to what we saw happen on the second stock. Skull Bash, or not Skull Bash, Dash Attack not quite going to do it. But really a read away here, and almost a nice parry into something.
Yeah, he's going to finish with the up throw. That is still a kill throw. I mean, it takes a while, but it's there. But, I mean, like I said, one combo away from either a lot of damage for Derrick or just one stray hit from Luminous on one of these smash attacks. Okay, opening up with a back air, but again, all that rage not going to do too much.
That was almost a very scary situation. Honestly, almost a set for Derrick right there. Almost a little flub on the ledge there, but still refusing to die here. ML, I mean, Luminous looks like he's got firm control over this and might just take it any moment now, but...
Oh, the trade is going to be it, though.
Yeah, right on schedule. Well, hey man, I mean, good games. I understand why chat wanted to see Derrick on stream, dude. The dude's good. You don't really see, again, you don't see a lot of Pikachu, and especially movement like that. It's fun, dude. I mean, I think Derrick recovered under the stage more than he did just directly. So even right there.
Yeah, and I am assuming he's a Philly player. That's probably why I recognize the name, because I've probably seen him in some Bears brackets or like ACU or something. But one of the few Pikachus you see around Tri-State. Not a very common pick amongst top tiers, but always